that Love Clark? Half of gay black men in U.S. likely to be diagnosed with HIV, CDC says. Woo! Well, I guess if people obeyed Torah laws and stuff, this wouldn't happen. This is straight up science, okay? Truth. Okay, half of gay black men in the U.S. likely to be diagnosed with HIV, CDC says, okay? So the report says half of all black, gay, and bisexual men in the United States are projected to be diagnosed with HIV. A government study shows in a ratio parallel to the prevalence of the virus among such men in developing nations as Mauritania and Senegal. Black men who have sex with men are 250 times more likely as heterosexual U.S. men overall to be diagnosed with the virus, according to the report by Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Among Latino, gay, and bisexual men, 1 in 4 are projected to get HIV in their lifetime, and the chances of white, gay, and bisexual men getting HIV is 1 in 11, said the report released this week. The figures are a reminder that efforts need to be made to boost HIV and AIDS prevention, CDC officials said. They don't even know the answers to follow God's law. How stupid. Hundreds of thousands of people will be diagnosed in their lifetime if we don't scale up efforts now, said Jonathan Merman, director of CDC's National Center for HIV/AIDS, Viral Hepatitis, STD, and Tuberculosis Prevention. The projections for gay black men in the United States evoke the rates of HIV and AIDS in African nations such as Mauritania, and some 44% of gay and bisexual men had HIV in 2014, according to the United Nations Program on HIV, AIDS, UNAIDS. The same year in Senegal, nearly 42% of gay and bisexual men had the virus, UNAIDS said. In the United States, more than 1.2 million people have HIV, according to CDC data. Worldwide, some 36.9 million people were living with HIV at the end of 2014, according to UNAIDS, United Nations AIDS. Globally, HIV infections have been falling since AIDS-related deaths peaked in 2004. Please credit the Thomas Reuters Foundation, the charitable arm of Thomas Reuters that covers humanitarian news, women's rights, trafficking, corruption, and climate change. I'm not saying follow them, I'm just finishing this off, but you get what this is what's going on here? Okay? You understand? God's laws here in this dimension are natural laws. Okay? What you do, what you get, you bring on yourself. Okay? White people, they say, and of course blacks are going to say, well, these figures are just, I don't know who did the figures either. But white, 1 in 11. Africans, 44%. Okay? Not good. Okay? You get it? And it has nothing to do with race as far as getting this stuff. It's just that the homosexuals are way more active, having sex with everybody, and when they're gay, and they don't care. That's the real truth. They don't give a shit, and most of the race knows that they fuck around and they get shit like this, and it's because they're men, and that's why God says not to live like this. People want to say AIDS is made by man. Well, I don't know about that. I question that. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, and hopefully you guys get the picture and understand the message that if you were following Yahweh's law, none of this would be happening. You understand? People won't get that through their head. Even if it's not made directly for you, it's for all of us to live by, because if we all live by this, the world is better. Okay? So, every race can benefit from the scriptures by living that way. But, sorry, you can't claim to be Israel, but you can at least learn from what Yahweh says, okay? So, here we go. And, yeah, half of gay black men in U.S. likely to be diagnosed with HIV. Alright, ended there.